G'day guys and welcome back to Jeans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So as you can see here, I've EZA'd the three new Great Ape units and I thought what better stage to test them up against than the Giant Form category SBR. Unfortunately on Global we haven't got the Extreme Super Battle Road category for this yet, so normal's the best we can do. So as you can see, that's the team I'll be running. Originally I did do it with this team and it was painful. I'll tell you that, flat, straight. This is one of the worst SBRs to do. Took forever. I've just realised that I've brought the wrong items. So let's see if we can get this done with the wrong items. Now, the friend Tapion is not EZA'd. There's not a great deal of friend Tapions out there. So let's just see what we can do. So start off, we've got the Nuka in the EZA RADITZ. So we'll grab those 6 key spheres and let's have a look. So he jumps up to 133k defense. He is going to be able to raise his defense on Super 2. So it'll be interesting to see how he performs. The Tapion Harudigon, after his EZA, his defense is so high. He's really a must run if you do have him, and he is the best leader for this category as well. So only 1.5 million damage for the RADITZ, which isn't that high, but we haven't got him linked up to any of his best friends here, so we'll make sure to fix that up. Hopefully get a good rotation out there. So, and he took 87k off super with no items active, which I don't think is too bad. So let's go for, this is a pretty bad turn if I'm honest. You see that I've brought all different items because I forgot to change that up from when I was link level grinding. So what we'll do is we'll just do the greatly lowered there. We'll go after you with the 8 and should probably save those for RADITZ next turn, but we'll collect them with the GOKU, as you can see, with the Whis active Cumber taking very little damage there, which is handy, and he is going to greatly lower attack and defense with his super. And the next rotation we will have the RADITZ and the Great Ape VEGETA together. So my RADITZ and VEGETA are both rainbowed. They're pretty highly link leveled. Am trying to get them to 10 obviously at the moment, but poor little Goku there hasn't had a great deal of work done on him. So what we'll do is we'll collect those. That'll be the end of him. Then we'll start going for Gohan. Only the 3 orbs there, which is annoying, but look, not the end of the world. I'm backing in Vegeta to finish Goku here. Let's see how. I think we do still have the Whis active. So 3.9 million, that's pretty solid. Remembering that he did, wow, he didn't get the finish. But linked up next to the Vegeta, you see RADITZ numbers just oh, we did get the finish. Just skyrocket there. I should have really checked out his defense as well. That would have paid dividends just to see. We didn't get him a crazy amount of key spheres, but still. So for this, we'll just go with that. We can't get off the super attack there, which is pretty annoying. We'll go for the Piccolo. They're both the same. And what we'll do is, yeah, Piccolo should be a Gorner. I doubt he will. Wow, that's a lot more damage than I was expecting that to be. Wow, 37k, and we haven't got the stun off for from Cumber's passive yet either, but still not the end of the world. Oh, wow, that's the 55% hidden potential additional there, so we got pretty lucky. And now that I've seen that I did botch up my items from not bringing any defensive ones, at least we will be able to bring nuking items for RADITZ. We should be able to get some pretty crazy numbers for him here. Here's the Great Ape mode for Goku. We're going to get the first 2 supers off. I actually haven't used these guys yet. It's actually the first time that I've used them since they've gotten their EZA, so close to 1 million damage is certainly nothing impressive. getting the additionals, I guess it does add up. And this is a free damage turn, is something to consider as well. We can't be touched. And we should go pretty close to finishing Gohan here if we can. No additionals, but there's the double turn. We'll just collect that into that, into that. Too bad this doesn't add to your Dokkan meter, as this is a pretty slow run through. It would have been nice for us to build that up, so well, it's just extra damage on top of what we're already dealing, obviously. So there must be a stun chance there, so that's pretty handy. We finished that first round. So who have we got on rotation here? So I think we're going to be best off doing that. Tapion, unfortunately, we're not. Bugger it. We'll just get a super off of Tapion. We'll lower you. We'll lower you. And then we will also lower you. So that should work out pretty well. Everyone's going to have their attack lowered. The VEGETA is going to be greatly lowered. As you can see, Tapion's literally the essential of this team. Having him, you're just going to be able to put him in any slot, take no damage. Even with supers, I dare say that he'd be coping pretty well. If you do have some friends that play the game or someone that you talk to regularly, if you're able to get them to switch to using a Tapion as a friend, that would save you using the useless 55% one that I've had to use because unfortunately it is EZA'D. We're getting the additional with Cumber. Now, I know a lot of people don't have Cumber, but I'm sure there's a few other units you could switch him out for. Didn't get the stun again. So this time, because it's mucked up our rotations, which is annoying. What we're going to do is that just for a bit of a heal, considering I didn't bring any healing items, that worked terribly anyways. So we'll just grab that. I should have targeted the Piccolo. I've botched this turn up anyways. May as well just continue with it. That'll give us a little bit more of a heal. So still taking double digits, or this will probably hurt though. Let's see what Freezer. Wow. Obviously that was a bit of damage, but that's quite a lot of. That's a pretty decent attack stat there for the VEGETA with the double super too. That's very nice. 4.2 million attack stats. That's pretty impressive. And we're getting the double super with Goku, so that means he's going to raise his defense on his. Ooh, nearly got the triple super. So that's 2 stacks there. So now he's taking double digits from the type neutral, which is obviously really, really good. I mean, from the type negative, sorry, not neutral. This is what makes these run-throughs of the SBR so painful and slow, is you get these Harudigon transformations, the Great Ape transformations, and as you can see, it's hard to get a super off here, so it's sort of like, what is the point? They did need to upgrade these a bit more. So what I'm going to do is try and set myself up for next turn. You do usually get the 2 turns for this. I should have targeted Piccolo, probably would have been a good idea. So you can see Harudigon's is a lot higher damage, the 1.7 million there. If we'd put that on Piccolo and got that type advantage on the supers, that actually would have been pretty handy. And we are getting a few additionals here. I think I did go full additionals with my Harudigon, Tapion, because he lowers attack. This is pretty much the only time that I would be using him, so that's sort of my reasoning behind that. Is that going to get off super? Yeah, we should go pretty close to dispatching Piccolo, I would think. What we got, at least 2 supers coming, and then whatever we get with additionals. Probably nothing now that I've mentioned it. But again, the 1.68, it's free damage. Yeah, look at that. We're going to go very close if we don't finish him. With the additional, and is it on Goku or Piccolo? On Goku. So there we go. This battle nearly done. We go down. And We'll just collect that into that. Save the SDR key spheres for RADITZ for a bit of a heal, and then also we've got building our Dokkan gauge up a little bit as well. Doing pretty well here considering the items that I've brought. We've just had the one nuker. That RADITZ will get this done easy. I should have checked his defense out, but even not next to VEGETA, we just got a 2.8 million attack stat, and that's the finish. So we'll be good once we get him back on rotation with VEGETA. We do have Kumba on the initial rotation here. So let's see, we're probably going to do something like, we'll pop the Whis, and that'll work well. We'll do a nuking item. Bugger it. Let's inflate this VEGETA's stats up a little bit. So we did get to see before his big, we'll go for Trunks, his big numbers next to RADITZ with 4 mils. So let's see what he can put forward here next to these guys. And then we'll go for the lower on you. We may as well collect those. Remember, we side them active. I feel like we should be pretty fine defensively unless we do get supered right now. It still shouldn't be that much. 95k, wow. Okay, we're nearly on death's bed. But we get up to a 6.2 million attack stat. Remember that he is raising attack and defense as well. Or he could, I think VEGETA could potentially be greatly raising attack and defense actually. So we're nearly dead. Jeez, let's see. This is going to greatly lower. If we get supered here, it's GG's. We don't. We live to survive another day. Then Harudigon comes out. And that's sort of how this run does go through. I remember doing this the first time. It was like a 40... No, it wasn't 40. I think it was like a 30-minute run through. Just because it was transformation after transformation. Because there was no good units that would let you... I guess finish this quicker, which meant you kept taking damage. But as you can see with the Harudigon Tapion EZA, the 3 EZA'S that I've been speaking about throughout the video, we're at 12 minutes now on the run. So clearly smashing through it compared to what we were before. But we're going to get another turn of this. I'm going to have to use the other nuking item as a heal for RADITZ. And then I think if we go like that, that should line up. Yeah, the AGL key spheres are looking pretty nice there, whether we give them to Tapion or maybe a baby or something. Actually, RADITZ won't be onto the rotation afterwards, so we'll keep that in mind. So yeah, let's just see if we can survive. It's good that Goku did super here because we didn't want that happening on the next turn. I doubt we would survive that. Oh wow, a third turn. I'm not going to use those AGL key spheres. Realistically, we need them for the heal. So yeah, we'll just waste this turn. Hopefully get some additionals maybe, is the only way that we're going to cause any real damage here. Disappointing that they didn't add a little bit more to these Giant Form EZA'S to make their actual Giant Form relevant, but there's not a category, I guess, that you're going to use very often anyway. So let's see. He will tank pretty well as is. So we'll go for we'll just do that. And then this will give us the heal on you, which gets our Dokkan gauge up so close. And we're not able to get... We could be done here. I'm not sure how the friend Tapion in the back will cope. I know the Tapion at the front's certainly fine because he's EZA'd, but the untouched Tapion isn't going to give us too much defensively, I don't think. But so we got 52k. Oh wow, double digits. Okay, well, let's do some nuking things here. Switch that up around. Hopefully we can get them to line up a bit nicer. So we got type advantage in this first slot. We're grabbing 16 same type key spheres there. We'll grab those AGL ones. I reckon we're going to get off our Dokkan attack here. So if we're going to win, this is going to be the make or break moment. As you can see, we did get up to 250k HP. That is because I've put some healing equips on these guys. Whoops. I didn't want to use the most crazy of equips because obviously giant form units aren't ones that I use a great deal of. But let's see what attacks that. That says 10 million down the bottom for RADITZ. He's going to be hitting Goku with type advantage. A 17 million crit. So there's a bit of insane shenanigans for you to finish off the video. RADITZ obviously combining his nuking passive with a nuking item like Lemo is going to be insane. As you can see, 15 minutes. I'm not able to see my previous best, unfortunately. But there you go, guys. That was it done and dusted. We'll just click here. I'll just show you the skill equips that I've put on. So a defensive and super attack boost for VEGETA with a crit and an evasion. For the Goku, he's only 69%, so I put a recovery boost and a defensive equip on him. And for the RADITZ, I've got a level 2 crit, level 3 evasion, and a defensive +3. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. You've been able to EZA these guys, and hopefully they've been as impressive as they were in this video. I think you can definitely get some use from these units. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.